Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays, and today we're playing Space Hulk Death Angel the card game. A classic game from 2010 that is from the glory era of Fantasy Flight and their collection of glorious games, Chaos in the Old World, Talisman, etc. Good period for both FFG and Games Workshop. They moved away from the licensing a little while after that. So this game's out of print. My very good friend Darren has lent it to me, so I appreciate him. He's got a couple of expansions in this box. It really does take me back to the days when I was a Games Workshop nuffy and just used to love it. But we've got several important screens to look at. This is the first screen, and this is the Space Hulk that we are investigating. So there's actually two. This section here is going to have our top 3 Space Marines and some of this scenery that we're facing off against. And then this section down the bottom is the other 3 Space Marines. So that's our what is called the formation. And then over here we have the event deck. So I'll shuffle that now so that you can see the event deck. Didn't include that one. Good work, Dano. And then we're also going to shuffle this deck of cards to determine which 3 Space Marine units we will be taking. The first one we'll be taking is the Librarian. Don't know what he is, haven't played him. The blue Space Marine with his sword. And the Thunder Cannons. I think they're called Thunder Cannons. So they're the 3 units that we'll be taking into this combat. So there is those ones. Blue, I don't think I've played blue, so that's cool. And then the other ones are in Space Marine pack. Oh, cool, so I'm using 2 of the expansion ones. Good, we're getting value of money out of our expansions. So if you've never played this game or seen this game played before, I would classify it as a 2 on complexity, 2 out of 10 maybe. But it's quite good. It's quite good. Alright, so that's the Gene Stealer deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 2 Space Marines from each of these units. 2 Space Marines. Chaplain Brazil, Brother Metrian, Brother Dino. Oh my god, there's a Brother Dino. Sergeant Lorenzo, Brother Raphael, and Brother Adron. We are going to shuffle these guys up, not looking, and then we're going to place them into the formation. 1, 2, 3, and they're all facing to the left. And then 1, 2, 3 facing to the right. So this is our formation of Space Marines. And this is the content of the game. We will be playing in this space using our Space Marines to maneuver around the Space Hulk, defeat Gene Stealers from these blip piles, which is a great little callback to the glory days, and make our way through the Space Hulk until we get to the end where we can hopefully win. Space Marines die. It's not fun. So to set up, we will take the top card of this. We use this for the spawning. And so we will spawn 1 Gene Stealer on the red column. And we will spawn 1 Gene Stealer on the orange. So 1 Gene Stealer spawning on the orange, that's here, and 1 Gene Stealer spawning on the red, that's down here. So that's the setup, and I will explain how the game works. So each round we will choose 1 card from each of the Space Marine units cards. So they each have a support, a move and activate, and an attack card, each unit. And when you select one of these cards, That's what that unit will do for this particular round. So each round you choose one, you do those actions, and then we proceed into a new game round. You are not able to use the same card again in the following round. So that creates some really interesting decision making when you're trying to decide what to do. There's a few elements to this area that are really important. So the Space Marines are facing in a certain direction. They can only attack in their facing, and then they can only use support tokens in their facing. So support tokens are one of the things that we'll see a lot of in the game. Gene Stealers can attack from front and back, and they're pests. So down the bottom here, we have one Gene Stealer on this ventilation duct. We have one Gene Stealer in this dark corner. This one's facing off against Sergeant Lorenzo. This one's facing off against Brother Dino. So it makes sense right now for us to do an attack with the blue squad. And so we'll do that. We will attack with the blue squad, and that is the first card that we have chosen. So the next one I would like to use is a move and activate, and I think we will do that with this move and activate card here, meaning that we have to choose one of these, target lock. Okay, so we've chosen our 3 cards. So down at the top they have a number. This is the order that these cards are activated in. They have a main action, and then they have some special stuff. So we'll start with target lock, which is activating this brown unit of Marines, and they are doing a support action. So we get to choose one Space Marine to place a support token on, and we're going to choose Sergeant Lorenzo. Then we go back and read the support rule for this brown unit of Space Marines. After resolving it, place a support token on a swarm. Space Marine may re-roll it, hits and so on. So we'll place a support token here. So that's the target lock completed. Litany of Hate, move and activate. So we can move and activate our unit of Space Marines that are black, which is our chaplain. So Brother Raziel, no, Chaplain Raziel, he's going to move up to here. Actually, I don't think I will do that. I think I'll keep him down the bottom because I actually want this guy to be moving up here. What we might do is change his facing, and that's it. So Brother Metreon is not going to move, but now we can activate, and we will activate this door. So when you activate the door, you place a support token on it, and that is like an explosive charge that will help us when we moving on to the next location. And that is all for the move and activate action. The resolve card at this effect says, after resolving it, change the facing of up to 2 Space Marines. I'm okay for the moment. I don't have any issues with our Space Marines. So let's go on to an attack. When one of your Space Marines slays a Gene Stealer, you may place a support token on any Space Marine. So we're going to attack with both of our blue characters. So Sergeant Lorenzo, he has a support token. Brother Dino doesn't have a support token, however, there is one here. And what that means is we can re-roll our dice. So this dice sucks, and everyone hates it, and I hate it as well. If you roll a skull, you kill a Gene Stealer. Excellent. If you don't roll a skull, you don't kill a Gene Stealer. You can spend your support token to re-roll. So let's start with Brother Dino attacking this Gene Stealer. He rolls a 0. He fails. However, we can use this support token to re-roll that, and I will. We've rolled a 3. Come on, Gene Stealer, defeated. We'll now do Sergeant Lorenzo's attack on this Gene Stealer. He rolls a 0. He will use a support token, and he kills him, which is great. Now, our attack card says, when one of your Space Marines slays a Gene Stealer, you may place a support token on any Gene Stealer. I'll place it on any Space Marine. And that is the end of the first round. So we will now Normally we attack with Gene Stealers, however we have no Gene Stealers. So we will now flip our next event card, and it says, Gun Jam. Choose a combat team that did not reveal an attack action this round. Next round, the combat team may not play an action card. So an attack action card. So I think we will use the brown team. Will not be able to play an attack card this round. So that one is also out of the running. Okay. And we now use these icons to spawn Space Marines. So we need to spawn 2 Space Marines on the yellow, sorry, 2 Gene Stealers on the yellow one. Because that's a major spawn, which is indicated here. And then on the red one, we need to spawn 1 Gene Stealer. And then any Gene Stealer unit with this tail icon will move up or down. However, there's no tail icons. And that's the end of the round. So we now go on to round 2, fight. We will travel to the next location when there is no cards in one of these decks at the end of any phase. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack with the Chaplain's unit. When Chaplain Raziel attacks a swarm in his position, it's no good. So he's not doing that, but that's okay. Counter attack. Sergeant Lorenzo is not going to get attacked. Intimidation. So, where's my other orange one? It has to be purposeful advance. So maybe we'll do support there. No, I think we will go move and activate. Okay, so that's going to be our 3 cards. Move and activate, and attack. Actually, I really want to do a support on this unit. No, that's fine. So, the first one is purposeful advance, move and activate. So we will move Brother Adron up 1. And he will remain facing where he is. And we will move Brother Raphael up 1. And he will activate the door. Good work, team. Brother Dino is going to move up. He can't activate anything. He's not going to be in range. I don't want to move again. And we'll move this guy up. No, we'll keep him there. Now we could shuffle Gene Stealer cards of our choice engaged with our Space Marines into the small split pile. However, we do not have that option because Sergeant Lorenzo is not engaged and Brother Dino is not engaged. So that was a waste of card. Probably should have gone support, but that's okay. And we now go on to our traumatic blow. So when Chaplain Raziel attacks a swarm, the defending swarm may not attack this turn. However, Chaplain Raziel is not engaged with a Gene Stealer, but he's range 2. So he can fire at this Gene Stealer that's up here. However, he's not in the same position. So they will still be able to attack if they fail. So Brother Raphael is going to go first. So he's got 2 Gene Stealers up against him. Brother Metrayan, because he is also range 2. So he's going to attack here. So let's see if we can kill one of those Gene Stealers, or Brother Raphael might be in trouble. No! No support token to reroll. Chaplain Raziel, he's going to attack down here on this guy, also range 2. No! Come on! Okay, so now we're in for some trouble because now the Gene Stealers attack us. So up the top here, this Gene Stealer swarm of 2 is going to attack Brother Raphael. So I have to roll higher than 2 for him to survive. No! Brother Raphael! No! He's been defeated. That's bad. He has been defeated. And we now roll the same down here on Sergeant Lorenzo. He's okay, thank goodness. Brother Raphael, no! We've lost a Space Marine! I played this last night and I did not lose a single Space Marine and I got through to the end, and now I've just lost a Space Marine in the round 2. That's awful. Okay, so we'll go on to the events phase. And full scan. Choose a blip pile, discard the top card of the chosen pile. So I will choose this left-hand pile and I will discard the top card. So there's now only 2 cards left in that pile. However, we're about to spawn 2 and 2 on the red and on the yellow. So the good news for that now is there's only 2 cards left here. So these guys spawn on the yellow, which means there's 4 Gene Stealers in this location. And the other one will spawn 2 on the red. And then Gene Stealers will move. If this is in their formation, they will move down or up. So let's have a look. This one is in that formation, and so they will move down to here. And these Gene Stealers will move up to here. And we know that this tells us which direction they move. So we've ended a phase, which is the event phase, with no units in a pile, Gene Stealers in a pile. So what we do is we're going to move to the next location. So we're going to discard this, and we're going to move to the next location. When we do that, we kill 2 Gene Stealers of our choice. We'll kill these 2. And then we will flip this location card, and it says the Dark Catacombs. So we're going to have 6 Gene Stealers in each pile, and that's indicated by that number there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to spawn these locations in slightly different positions. So this is going to be here, and this one's going to be here. And this ventilation duct is going to be here. And this is going to be here. And now we choose a Space Marine that doesn't have a support token, and we spawn a Gene Stealer behind them. So I think we will spawn one behind Chaplain Raziel. Okay. So that is the end of the movement, and I'll just flip my rulebook so I can make sure I got the phases right. Choose actions, resolve actions, Gene Stealer, event phase. Great, so we're back at the choose actions phase. Alright. So we definitely want to attack with Brother Adron using his Cyclonic Volley. And I think we may also want to attack with the blue team, leading by example. And that means that we need to play a move or activate or a support. Let's go move or activate. Okay. So Litany of Hate. Litany of Hate. After resolving this card's action, change the facing of up to 2 Space Marines belonging to any team in the formation. So moving and activating, we are going to move Brother Metraean down. So he's here, and he's going to activate the door. And then he's going to change his facing at the end of that turn. And I think Chaplain Raziel is just going to stay where he is, but he's going to change his facing. And that's Litany of Hate done. Alright, blue, lead by example, Sergeant Lorenzo and Brother Dino. Both of them have range 2, so we're going to attack this Gene Stealer swarm here. Come on, Brother Dino! No! Sergeant Lorenzo will attack this one. No! That's a bad round for the blue team. Okay, but we've got our ace in the hole. Cyclonic Volley. He's using his thunder cannons, or cyclone cannon rather. Instead of attacking with Brother Adron, you may roll a combat die. Slay up to 3 gene stealers from a single swarm this many positions away. So as long as we don't roll a 0 here, we are fine. Should never have said that. Should never have said it. He has a support token on him. However, support tokens only allow you to reroll attacks and defending. It doesn't allow you to reroll a dice. Why did you say that, Deno? Why did you say it? This is so bad. We're going to lose so many Space Marines. So many Space Marines are dead. Can't re-roll it. Oh, that's awful. He would have just killed this group of 3 gene stealers here. So, no, that's good. All right. Well, let's do the gene stealer attack. So over here, these two are going to attack Brother Adron. He can't even defend because he's not facing the right direction. Brother Adron dies. No! And that means we've lost that unit for the game. That's the one with the great ability. I've played this poorly. I hope you're all enjoying to see me defeated. These gene stealers now will attack Sergeant Lorenzo, and he also dies. And finally, this one will attack Chaplain Raziel. He survives. But it's slim pickings for the good guys. The Space Marines are in really bad shape. There's only 3 of them left. What are we going to do? It's event card time. We flip the swarm. Place 2 gene stealers into each swarm pile. That is awful. That is awful. Well, I think this one's going to be a loss, friends. And that's okay. But I just want it noted for the record that I won without losing a single Space Marine last night, and that is all. Thank you very much. And we also have to spawn 1 in each. 1 here. I think I took that from the wrong pile. I definitely did not. Definitely did. Okay, any units... Any ones that have this will flip to the other side. Swarm. Actually, that one's supposed to go first, and then this one goes. It's bad times for the good guys. It's bad times. So we can just chuck these cards out. We don't need them anymore. Bad. Alright, counter attack for the blue guy. Each time Sergeant Lorenzo, doofus. Alright, we'll do move. Yeah, we're just going to have to use this attack. Alright. Move and activate. The blue guy, he's going to move down. And go here. He can't activate the door because he's not in range. So we can even just use this angle now. So he can't activate the door, so that's him done. Shuffle as many Gene Stealer cards of our choice. Engage with your Space Marines into the blip pile. I can shuffle 5 back into the small split pile. However, I'm only engaged with one group of 2. And let's attack. So Chaplain Raziel is going to attack here. He kills that Space Marine, or that Gene Stealer rather. Oh, Brother Metrayan's supposed to have gone first, so he also kills him. Good work, team. Where was that 2 turns ago? We're about to lose Chaplain Raziel. It's very bad. It's very bad. Fortunately, that's the only attack for the turn. I need to roll a 5. Come on, Raziel! Oh, it's a 4. Can you believe it? There's 4 of them there. no. Chaplain Raziel's dead. Alright, event card. Rescue. Oh, is that what? Yeah, that's cool. That's one of the ones that brings back a dead space. I think there's a couple in the deck that bring back Space Marines. We're still very unlikely because these spawn doubles in both locations, which is terrible. Place the Space Marine card at the bottom of the formation facing the right. So we can either bring back Chaplain Raziel or Sergeant Lorenzo. I think we'll bring back Chaplain or Sergeant Lorenzo. Yep. And then we're spawning 2 in red, 1, 2. 2 in yellow, or orange rather. And then everyone's going to move down if there is a tail. Uh-oh. There's 6 in this formation. Where's me, and this unit will move up. So it'll flip down to here. Good. Good. So that's that card done. So we're choosing our cards. Move and activate. We'll definitely be doing on that one. And we'll definitely be doing an attack. Okay. We're definitely losing another Battle Brother. Unless something miraculous happens. So we're going to do Litany of Hate. So this guy is going to move down to here. And he's going to activate the door. And that's it. And then because of his ability, those Space Marines will flip position like so. And then we shall make our brave attack, which is lead by example. When one of your Space Marines attacks a Gene Stealer, you may place a support token. Slays a Gene Stealer. So Brother Dino is attacking here. He does kill one. Good work, Brother Dino. You legend. Sergeant Lorenzo. So if I attack here and get it down to 4, there's a slim chance that Brother Metrayan will survive. We killed a Space Marine, so we're going to put that there. So I think that is our best action right now. Come on! And now we just need to roll a 5 on this roll. So the Gene Stealers attack. This swarm of 4 Gene Stealers is attacking Brother Metrayan. We've got a support token so we can have a reroll attempt. Come on, Dano. No, but we'll use our support token to reroll. Come on, Dano. Ah, it's a 3. He doesn't survive. And now Sergeant Lorenzo, does he make it? He does survive. Come on. But Brother Metrayan's dead. It's not looking good for the good guys. It's not looking good. There's 6 in that one. Let's flip our next event card, shall we? If there is a door terrain card in the formation, place 2 support tokens on it. There is a door terrain. We have to get through 5 where we're cooked. We're cooked. 2 here. 1, 2. 2 here on the orange. 1, 2. And then they move. This one will move up, which means there's, oh no, there's a swarm of 8 Gene Stealers attacking Brother Dino. That's good. Good. Alright, we're going to play the only card that might give us any chance here, which is Intimidation. And I've never gotten down to 1 Space Marine unit before. We're going to move and activate, and after resolving this action, we're going to roll a die, and we're going to shuffle Gene Stealers back into the deck. So if we roll high here, we're maybe a slim chance, because we could shuffle all of these back in. We roll a 1. Alright, well, I think this guy is basically gone. He dies, definitely. Does Sergeant Lorenzo survive? He rolls a 5. He's unkillable. But Brother Dino has been defeated. And Sergeant Lorenzo has a swarm of many, many gene stealers facing off against him. It's just the lone space marine. This is a good story. And he can't use intimidation. Come on, come on! Alright. Yeah, I was changing his facing. Let's see what we get for the event card. Change every Space Marine's facing. Great, did that. We're spawning one in the red and one in the yellow. That one goes there. We have a metric shit ton of Space Marines. Sorry, a metric shit ton of Gene Stealers facing off against Sergeant Lorenzo. Now, Sergeant Lorenzo has a chance here because he's going to play counterattack. Counterattack says, each time Sergeant Lorenzo rolls a skull while defending, the attack misses and slays one of the Gene Stealers. It can keep going. So if I just keep rolling skulls, and this is a support, so he's going to put a support token on himself. If I just keep rolling skulls, we will just keep killing Gene Stealers all the way down to all of them being dead. Is it likely? No. Will it be a great story? Yes. We start with one Gene Stealer. Get out of here. It keeps going. Come on, Sergeant Lorenzo. No! He'll use his support token. No! Victory has fallen from my grasp. That's it. That's Space Marine, Space Hulk, the Death Angel, the game. There's definitely some cool little things you can do in this game. I would say that the dice roll component of it is quite luck dependent, obviously, and so that is something that might turn some people off. I don't mind it for this sort of game. It's a fun little game. I love the theme. The theme of this game is great. Space Marines facing Gene Stealers. It takes me back to my younger days when I had a copy of Space Crusade. It's wonderful. Yeah, I think I'll play a few more games of this off camera, and then hand it back to Darren. It's been good. I've enjoyed it, and that's my 4th game now. I've won 2, so yeah, good game. I'm going to get Mossy on camera a little bit later on, and we're going to play a game called Escape the Dark Castle. We're going to play that together. It's going to be very fun. So I will catch you all in the next episode. Big Deno out.